Yo guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Football. The series is nearly coming to an end, but Series 2 will start pretty much as soon as this one ends. Before we start, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who showed support and showed a lot of love to my channel and also to this series. Obviously, it's made me want to keep on doing episodes, and obviously a new series will be coming due to all the love and support to this one. If you guys are enjoying this series and loving the content on my channel, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you are new and you're not subscribed already. Now, I'm going to give an opportunity for you guys to have a double upload this week. I want us to try and hit 20 likes on this video. Yeah, 20 likes on this video. If we hit 20 likes in this video, I will upload again on Wednesday. That's just a challenge for today's video. Before we start, obviously I said I'll be doing shout outs. Shout out to Barry Walker. He commented down below on the latest video. Yeah, big shout out to him. Yeah, thanks for watching the videos and thanks for all the feedback, along with you other guys. And you know, there's so many others that have commented. But obviously, a shout out this week goes to Barry. If you guys want a shout out on Wednesday, if you smash the likes, remember to comment down below and I'll be shouting out whoever comments. Obviously, it's a new thing, so anybody that has commented before and might be feeling, well, why haven't I got a shout out? It's just because obviously this is brand new. Comment down below on this video and you'll be getting a shout out in the next video. This episode of Let's Talk Football, I just wanted to base it around Middlesbrough. Obviously, I talk about other clubs all the time. And something new is I just want to talk Borough, purely for the fact that we are doing a lot of business and obviously we've kicked off our pre-season, and I feel like there's a lot to cover Middlesbrough-wise. Obviously, I don't really know any other pre-season games that are going on. Obviously, I watched a bit of Manchester United LA Galaxy. I watched a bit of Arsenal with their trip to Sydney, but now they're going to China. But most of what I've been focused on is Middlesbrough. And very exciting news, very exciting transfer news, and obviously a good win in pre-season. So, you know, let's get straight into this. But obviously we know the challenges I've set. 20 likes, let's do this. Also, before we start, the giveaway will be ready within, 9 subscribers time. So we're on 91 subscribers right now. As soon as we hit the other 9, I will literally be ordering the t-shirts. There's going to be 2. Obviously, I'm going to be advertising one of the t-shirts. And the other t-shirt, well, that will be given away to whoever wins, and that will be a video. I'll be making a video of who I win, obviously who gets chosen. I won't be choosing it myself. It'll be on a number randomizer, should I say, on Google, and I literally have my phone. And I told you this before. I tap that, and whatever comment down, say if it's number 5, that pops up on my phone. With the 5th comment down wins a t-shirt. I think that's the only fair way for me to do it. Obviously I've got people that watch my videos, friends and whatnot, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm picking them over you just because I know them. So the best way for me to do it is on the number randomizer. I make it a video you guys can see, and then obviously that person will win the t-shirt, and obviously I'll get hold of you somehow through social media or something, and like I say, I'll arrange it, and obviously I'll be dropping off. I can drop it off, or you can come and get it, or whatever, and that's how we'll do it. So yeah, so good luck when that goes out. I'm very excited to do the giveaway. Obviously, the first giveaway on my channel, first giveaway I've ever done in my whole life on anything. So very excited to be giving away a t-shirt, especially when it's obviously got A.J.T on it. You know, it makes me feel proud that you guys are still watching and you guys love the content. So yeah, that giveaway will happen very, very soon. As soon as you 9 subscribers come along and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, this video, let's get into it. Middlesbrough. There's so much to talk about. As you know, we've been making a lot of transfers going through as we speak. We've got a Brit, and I'm gonna try and pronounce his last name as hard as it is. Asombalonga. I don't know how well I pronounce that name, but you guys may laugh, whatever. But Asombalonga, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not really 100% sure how you pronounce his name. But yeah, I've just literally read and heard that he's having a medical as we speak. As well, this is 2:05 in the afternoon. Obviously, this video will be going up later. But yeah, I'm hearing now that he's having a medical. For me, that is a fantastic signing. The guy scored 14 goals last season. Yeah, it may not be a great record, but in the Championship, that's a pretty good record. As well as other players around him that are going to score goals. I feel pretty confident, with these signings that are coming in, these strikers that are coming in. I'm feeling pretty confident for this new season that no doubt Middlesbrough can win the league. And I mean that. No doubt we can win this league. We are bringing in talent. We are bringing in good players. That obviously Premier League teams wanted. The likes of Watford, the likes of Burnley wanted this player, but he wants to come to Middlesbrough. We must have an interest there in him. He's got an interest in us, and I will be very, very happy if he does sign for us. But obviously, let's get into the pre-season fixtures, or should we say results. Obviously, Oxford was our first pre-season game over in Portugal, and obviously I think a guy went with a 1 up front. that's fair enough. You know, it's a pre-season. I just hope and pray that he doesn't play one up front in the league, because I can't watch week in week out with one up front again. It was torture last season. Also, I felt a bit sorry for Negredo. Obviously, he was up there by himself, and he obviously has to have someone to play off. But yeah, I mean, as for me, I think we do need two up front next season. But yeah, I mean, bringing in a lot of strikers, that might mean that we're playing maybe two up front, or three up front. I'm happy with either. If you play three up front, terrific. If you play two up front, terrific. I just don't really want to see one up front. I know that's how Gary Monk does line up, but you know, can we play in that formation again for another season? Who knows? But in the Premier League, it didn't work out for us. Maybe that was because of what happened in the backroom staff and whatnot, and obviously what happened with the dressing room. I mean. Who knows? But you know, one up front last season didn't work out for us for whatever reason. But I have full trust in Gary Monk that he will do a good job for us next season. Well, obviously this season. So yeah, let's see how it pans out. But obviously he's bringing in a lot of strikers, bringing a lot of attacking for that. So let's see how that goes. But as we were saying about Oxford, obviously we drew the game 0-0. I can't say I'm disappointed. I can't say I'm happy, because at the end of the day it was our first pre-season game. Obviously the players getting a feel for the season again, a feel for the football again. Obviously after the season ended. So yeah, not unhappy, not happy. I'm all right about it. It's a 0-0, fair enough. First game back, players just kind of get the fitness levels up. So yeah, I mean, fair play. Obviously we had another game a couple of nights ago, and to which we won 2-0. Beat Chesterfield 2-0. Yeah, happy with that. Really happy with that. It shows that the boys are obviously finding the shooting boots again. Stawani up in the scoring, and then Bamford put away a penalty. So, yeah, good. I mean, we're scoring penalties. I mean, we're scoring open play. Second game in, so happy. Yes, it may be against Chesterfield, but listen, it could be against anyone. As long as we're scoring, getting our fitness levels back, terrific. We're all ready for this new season. And also, Gary Monk's feeling confident with what he's seeing, and he's feeling very, very happy. And it looks like all the boys as well are obviously all the boys are very, very excited for this new season, and they all feel pretty confident. So in that, it gives me a lot of confidence. I'm sure it gives all fans a lot of confidence going to this new season. If the players are feeling it, we're gonna figure it. So yeah, happy with that. I mean, if we wouldn't have beat Chesterfield, we got beat, I would have been obviously a bit worried to why the hell we got beat off Chesterfield. But you know, we won, so happy days. Obviously we've got Macclesfield and we've got Rochdale our next couple of games. Again, I don't see any problems. I think we should breeze past these teams. You know, going into this new season. And then obviously we've got a game at home against Augsburg, I believe. I'm not 100% obviously sure on how I'm pronouncing that, but Augsburg or someone from Germany are coming to Middlesbrough to play, which I'm hopefully going to be at. I'm supposed to be at a concert that night. I'm going to try my hardest to try and get to the game and then go to the concert, but it just depends on how the schedule works out. Obviously I do want to see the boys before the season starts, so I'm going to try and get there. I'm going to try my best. If I don't get there, obviously I'll be good, because obviously I'll be at the concert, but the concert starts at the night. So I'm going to try my hardest to somehow try and wangle it to try and get there. But if I can't get there, then never mind. I suppose I have to miss it. But I'm going to try my hardest to get there. But either way, you know, 3 more games of the pre-season left, and then we go. And I can't wait to start the season. I'm so buzzing for the season. Like, I'm literally so buzzing. Obviously, I love going to the matches. I love watching the Borough at the Riverside. I love watching them away. And it just brings such excitement when I think about Wolves away, first game of the season. Yeah, it might be Championship football. We all know this. But I'm just so buzzing to get started. Honestly, I'm just so excited. Obviously, with the signings that are coming in and everything, you see the results. And obviously, you see the boys having a laugh on the training pitch. It just gets me rallied up. It just gets me excited for this new season, to be quite honest. But yeah, I do feel good about this new season. I really do. Obviously, we've got Braithwaite, I believe he's called. He just came in. And he looks a really good player. I watched some of his videos last night on YouTube of him last season, obviously current seasons before that. Yeah, he looks good. I mean, he can finish it, and he's got a bit of skills as well in front of the goal. I seen a shot where I came across him, and he just dinked it over the top of him. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with him to come in. And then obviously Asom Balonga, if that's how you pronounce his name, our record signing obviously he's got 14 goals last season and many more goals before then. So again, I am very happy with these signings that are coming in. So yeah, I mean, buzzing to be quite honest. I don't know what else I can say. I mean, signings are coming in. Gary Monk feels confident. The boys are confident. Why can we not feel confident? Why can't we feel confident as in the fact that we're going to win this league? We will win the. Obviously, I'm not going to say we will win the league, but I feel very confident in us. And in and around teams around us that don't look like making much progress in the window. Obviously, Sunderland have obviously went and signed, well, obviously went and signed a couple of players. Went and signed James Vaughan from Bury, and obviously I know we signed someone from Bury, but will he blend with the under-23s? And maybe so. But I say Vaughan's going to be like Sunderland's like first choice striker. For me, that's a bit of a come down since you had Jermaine Defoe last season. Obviously, he wants to be an England team, I get that, but Vaughan, maybe. I mean, you know, he's playing League One football last season. It shows how good the guy is if nobody in Championship wanted him. I get Sunderland needed a striker, but that's fair play. I mean, if he does well for you, he does well for you. Obviously, we don't want him to do well for you. We don't, you know what I mean? We don't. Obviously, we want to go up as champions and hopefully keep Sunderland down in that Championship where I say belong. I do not want to see them in the Premier League next season, just purely because I'm not a Sunderland. Well, no, obviously I'm not a Sunderland fan, even though the ticket's there, and there's another one I think around there somewhere. Yeah, Sunderland Borough I love. But as for going to Sunderland and I'm seeing Sunderland go up, that's what I want to see. So obviously I'm a Borough fan, you know. Cut me open, I bleed red and white, you know. So yeah, as for Sunderland, no interest. Middlesbrough, all my interest. So yeah, very excited for the season. I see Wolves are making some signings as well. I think everyone's saying that signed a wonder kid a few weeks ago. Let's see how good he is when obviously when we play him. Knowing that now he probably scored a hat-trick past us, but yeah, let's see how good he is. But honestly, I'm very, very happy with the signings. Obviously, we've got Roberts as well from Swansea. Obviously, the young defender. We'll see how he gets on. And overall, I just think the signings we're making, these players aren't bad players. You know, these players have been rated by good teams. Teams wanted these players that we're getting. So that's saying something about us in this window, you know, that we are prepared to challenge. We're prepared to challenge with Premier League teams. And teams in and around us to get these players. And we're actually bidding big money to get them. Steve Gibson's obviously seen something in these players that he sees. And obviously wants to make these players come to us. And these players want to play for us next season. So that must mean something. Especially as being Championship now. A lot of players who come from abroad don't want to come to Championship. You know, these players want to play Premier League. But they're obviously seeing something in Middlesbrough that they can see. And then obviously play Premier League next season. I'm very happy with the players that we are attracting. The player that looks like he's going to be showing the door, or looks like he's linked with a move away, is Stuart Downing. Now, you guys know how I feel on Downing. It feels bad me saying this because he is a local lad, but no, I'm sorry he hasn't cut it for me. You know, since he's come home, I was very excited, and we spoke about this last week with my father. You know, I'm sorry, but it's just something hasn't clicked for him when he's been back. I know he scored a few goals when he's been here, but no, I'm really sorry. But Downing for me has to go. You know, we need someone fresh on that wing. Whether that be like Traore moves over to Downing's position, maybe he tries to learn how to play on his position, and Stuani gets over on the right wing, or vice versa. You know. But sorry for Downing. If he goes, obviously I'm not going to be happy to see a player go. I'm never ever happy to see a Borough player leave. That means that they won't be in a Borough shirt next season. Obviously I can't clap them and cheer them on, but I will feel sorry for Downing. He is the local lad, but you know he just hasn't worked him here. So obviously Harry Redknapp wants him over at Birmingham. So yeah, let's see how he gets on at Birmingham. I do wish him well. If he does leave, that's one thing I want to say. If he does leave Downing, I do want to wish him well. Obviously go over to Birmingham and smash that for them. But as for Middlesbrough, well, as for me as a fan, I just didn't see it clicking for him. I didn't like him here, and it's hard for me to try and phrase it, but he didn't work out for me. I didn't like watching him, sort of thing. Not in a bad way. It was just I didn't see him clicking. You know, the way he did when he was a kid, and I get that he went away and injuries, you pick up injuries in your career and whatnot, but for me, it just didn't click. And I do wish Downing well wherever he goes, wherever he ends up, wherever he plays for. I do wish him well, and I hope that he has a good rest of his career. But at Middlesbrough, I just don't see that happening. That's just my honest opinion. I don't want to see him. You know, getting hit every week and fans getting on his back. And obviously, I want to see players do well that play for Middlesbrough. And as for me, Stuart Downing isn't one of them that's doing very well for us. So wherever he goes, listen, Stuart Downing. I know you might not watch this video, but I do wish you well wherever you end up. I honestly do, and thank you for all the good memories that you gave to us Borough fans. But if you do go, I do wish you well. If you do stay, obviously I want you to have a good season and prove me wrong. But if you do go, I wish you all the best. Moving on from that, I do think, you know, our team is good enough now with the, you know, obviously with the players that we brought in, and obviously we've strengthened the team, and obviously brought another defender in. So what does that mean for the defence? How will we shape up next season? There was a lot of talk about George Friend leaving for Watford. That looks like it's all rumours, and I've just seen a rumour. I was going to forget to say this. I've just seen a rumour. We are 28-1 to sign Peter Crouch. Yeah, Peter Crouch. No, thank you. I don't want to see Peter Crouch here. Yes, he may be wearing a Borough shirt if he signs, but I don't want to see Peter Crouch here. I'm never been a fan of Crouch. Yes, this may be rumour at 28-1. We look like, obviously, we don't even look like we're in a race. But, yeah, I don't want to see Peter Crouch. I don't feel like we need a Peter Crouch here. I feel like with the strikers we've got now, I feel like we've got enough, you know. Braithwaite, we've got, obviously, Bamford. Obviously, Stuani can play striker as well. Gusted's here. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of strikers here. I don't, obviously, there's many more. Obviously, we don't need, obviously, Miller from Bury, who I will get onto in a minute. So, yeah, I don't feel like we need any more strikers. And I feel like Peter Crouch will be wasted here and be on the bench. And as for backup strikers, I think we've got enough. Obviously, I've just named you a couple of strikers that we have got. But Miller coming from Bury as well. 200k signing. Again, will he go to the under-23s? Who knows? But if he plays, then great. Let's see him have an impact. To why we signed him, I'm guessing he will just go into the under-23s. I've seen that the under-23s did get beat in their opening game obviously a few days ago. Got beat 3-0 by Bishop Auckland. Not a great result, obviously, of the first game, but again, the lads have to get the fitness levels back and have to get a feel for it. But as for the main team, yeah, I'm feeling good, really feeling good. I'm very excited for our first game at Wolves away. Fun little story. I've been on the Wolves pitch. I went on the halftime show when we played them and beat them 2-1, and Emnes scored the winner, believe it or not. And Alfonso Alves opened the scoring, so that's the kind of strikers we had back then. And Emnes had to come off the bench to score it. Yeah, he had to come off the bench and help us win, Marvin Emnes. So yeah, fun little story. I've been there, I've been on the halftime show, slipped over the penalty box, ruined my jeans, but I did manage to score a goal and then get a lot of hate off the Wolves fans. So any Wolves fans watching this, I doubt you recognise me now, but yeah, that was me, the guy who put his hand to his ear and told you to do this. That was me. But I'm not sorry, because obviously we won the game 2-1. But yeah, as I've said, very excited. You guys let me know what you think about the new season in the comments. You guys let me know how you feel about the new signings. If there's any signs that I haven't mentioned and you want to talk to me about them, let me know in the comments. You guys know I'll talk to whoever comments. Make sure you guys try and smash 20 likes to try and get another video on Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Up the butter!